Alright, I just want to do a brief introduction. The video you're about to watch is basically just some peak week leg day footage between me and Adam. Obviously it's very light, very fast paced. I think we kept everything in the 15 to 20 rep range, just really trying to get all the carbs moved through the body properly, let everything fill out. I want to give a big shout out to Brian Ahlstrom. Had a nice long chat with Brian yesterday, got his number, we talked on the phone. You know, I've been following him all year. It was awesome. You know, the head games you go through as a competitive bodybuilder, it's nice to be able to talk to someone who's been there, done that, and is willing to share. So a big thank you to Brian. I'm sitting in the parking lot. It's Wednesday afternoon. It's my lunch break, and I'm gonna go do a little bit of cardio just to continue tightening up for Cape Cod. I feel like I could tighten up a little bit more than I was last week, and I don't feel burnt out. I feel like I'm on the verge of some little bit of sharper conditioning. So I'm gonna do a little cardio session now, and then tonight I've got a chest and tricep and shoulder workout with Adam, and I'll do a little bit of my cardio there. But overall, I'm very excited for Cape Cod. I'm feeling like all the lessons learned from last week are really going to pay off, and this is going to be the best me yet on stage, which is what we're all after. So, with that said, here's a quick video. I threw in some audio clips that I used from this prep as inspiration for some of my harder cardio days. You know, some Rocky speeches and stuff like that. So, figure that make it a little bit interesting. So, enjoy. Thanks. Alright, so here we are, peak week, 6 days out. Little pre-exhaust, starting off with extensions today. We usually finish with them, but we're going to start with them today. Kid. Nice shirt, by the way. Outwork all day, baby.
You ain't gonna believe this, but you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up and say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Alright, third movement, peak week leg day, pre-exhaust in the calves, little rotary calf press. Notice how the knees don't move. This is not a leg press.
How did you do on the show?
Oh, here's Jeff. Jeff's a client of mine, getting ready to do a physique show in 2 weeks with me.
Absolutely.
He's gonna win the overall, and he's gonna give me all the credit because I deserve it.
And the money.
And the money. Lots of money in amateur bodybuilding.
There you go.
I hope you're planning on getting lots of money.
Millions of dollars.
Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. Y'all spoiled. Some of y'all spoiled. Just bottom line. Your parents have done everything for you. You never had to do nothing for yourself. You're spoiled. We're going to keep it real tonight. Some of you are spoiled brats. Every time you ever got in trouble, somebody in your house got you out of it. Every time you got...
A lot of people in this world search endlessly for some complex, magical formula to understand why some people are successful and why others are not. But it really just boils down to this concept of productivity. That you're going to apply the most amount of effort to the best of your ability in the allotted time that you have. And all successful people realize that time is the most precious commodity that's out there. It's the one thing that you can't buy or ever buy back. So these successful people realize that they have an allotted time to perform a given task, so that they have to give it their absolute all to doing that task. Because going through the motions is the most disadvantageous thing that you can do. That often when you do something wrong the first time, you have to go back and do it right the second time. Whereas if you did it right the first time, you never have to do it again. And all successful people realize that they're going to give it their absolute all and put in their heart and soul to any task that they do, no matter how small or how large it is. That they're going to be the best person that they could be while they're doing it. That they're going to do it right. And the major difference is that the successful people do every single task right, whereas the people who are not successful do it wrong. You know, you could look at these professional bodybuilders. Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman, Dexter Jackson, Flex Wheeler, Sean Ray, Dorian Yates, Arnold Schwarzenegger. These guys are the best in their sport. And a lot of people just disregard it as they had the genetics to be there.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Beyond measure.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm gonna show you how great I am. Only last week I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
This kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. I'm gonna show you how great I am. All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Because if you're willing to go through all the battling you got to go through to get to where you want to get, who's got the right to stop you? I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to someone, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues? Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn the right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
We're in hell right now. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff.
All right, so which one of you is squatting in the curl rack tonight?
I don't know. How you feeling? How's your back?
Everybody's got the damn high and tight haircuts. Take off your hat, Adam.
Sorry, man. Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that, Robert.
Wait, look at these things. I'm going to fly away. That's right, man.
Dumbo takes pictures of you.
They're handlebars. They're handlebars. You know what I'm saying. Sorry, man. He'll be up in our territory next Saturday. I'll get some fat back on my head. Go back in.
All right.
What's up, man?
Enough of you clowns. I got to do cardio.